Hello, listeners, and welcome to today's episode of Show Me Your Hustle. I am super excited to hear Natalie's story and just dive in. So, Natalie, tell us about yourself.
Thanks for having me, Ashley. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Natalie Fernes, CEO and founder of RevOps Automated. We provide go-to-market strategy and solutions for people who are looking for more RevOps stuff. It's been a really exciting journey, actually. Like many founders, this is not my first rodeo, I think as a founder, we have to admit we often try and fail at tons of stuff before we really kind of hit the nail on the head of what we love doing. And I believe that very much comes from understanding what you love and what you're good at and kind of intersecting the two. Myself, I come originally from a healthcare informatics and healthcare operations space. So my role was really focused around how do we transform healthcare systems and make the experience better for patients and also for clinicians alike using processes, business systems, all those things. Frustrated with the lack of movement from healthcare, I ended up in the private sector and I found this thing called a CRM, which is basically an electronic health record, but about customers. So instead of doctor, nurse, physician, we have marketing, sales, customer success. And now I enjoy aligning people, processes, and data systems between go-to-market teams. And that's very much where RevOps Automated came from, because I saw the same need that we were experiencing in the healthcare sector, but in software and in engineering and in EV infrastructure and in every business throughout the world.
Right. So how did you, so I want to dive into your first startup. So what were your this is not working, I need a shift moments?
If you want to go to first startup, first startup, I think I was 8, and me and my friend decided to make friendship bracelets on the playground, of which she was the maker and I was the sourcer of deals and seller. Of course, we didn't think about it like that at all. We were just like, this is a really cool way of having more sweets. I had my first experience of founder fallout when I was 8 or 9, where she decided that she didn't need me to sell and she could do it herself, and is that kind of co-founder all the way from that young age. Of course, that's just more of a fun anecdote, but I think that kind of need has always been in there. When I was at university, I actually started up a dance school. So I have a background in dance and performing arts, and I had a scholarship of that at uni, and then I got a business scholarship and just started that. That was my first experience of what it was like to build a team and all the wrong things that you can do when you're building a culture within your team. I turned my great dancers into dance teachers and had massive scalability issues. I had no idea what I was doing. So at 18, I was like, I'm never starting a business ever again. I worked for a lot of people for a while, and then I kind of dabbled in running my own thing more as a freelancer. I suppose many people have been there before. I knew CRMs, I knew HubSpot, I knew Salesforce, and started implementing go-to-market systems for businesses as a freelancer. I thought I wanted to be a marketing agency because people were like, oh, Natalie, she's good at marketing and stuff. But I think I was listening to other people more than I was listening to myself. I love the systems side.
Right.
I'm not a brand person. I love brand, don't get me wrong. I can really appreciate amazing design, and I really value all those amazing brand marketers and copywriters, but it just never was me. I was always going back to systems and data and flow and reducing friction. It was just, you have to start listening to yourself. I think I went down the kind of marketing route, had a few clients, and it just didn't feel good. They weren't happy. I wasn't happy.
Right.
And I realized that I just needed to keep pivoting. So I think I got to the point that if I was happy, I pivoted because I was starting as a solo person. And then I looked for something that I knew I could productize, so RevOps, so HubSpot onboarding, Salesforce onboardings, as well as some of our services that we offer. I was able to create frameworks and IP that I owned, which I could then teach to others. And then I realized that by creating a productized, scalable model and finding other people like me who were just naturally attracted to me because we could just talk all geek talk and all that kind of stuff. Then we were able
Yeah.
to scale the business, and that's kind of how I landed on the right path. It was trying a few
Got
things,
it.
things not feeling right, people not being happy with results,
Yeah.
and then just little quick turns until you find something you land on.
I like that. Little quick turns. I like that. Um, that's a story. I'm like trying to process the whole journey. I love the dance. I coach high school cheer is like my passion
I
project
did
and
cheerleading as well at uni. Yes.
I love it. So as you're saying that and you're like it's so funny how those parallel into business in general. So I love that. Um, what has been okay, let's pivot to now at RevOps Automated. What is your least favorite piece of your day to day?
I mean, least favorite piece. Huh. I mean, you're putting me in it. I mean, I love all my people. Do you know what? I really hate admin. Maybe that's even why I do what I do. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a surprising, because people often think of like RevOps as quite system and engineering and technology, which it is, but
Right.
it's spliced with creativity.
Yeah.
So you have to be creative, you have to be good with numbers, you have to be good with data systems, those things.
Yeah.
You also have to hate things that slow you down. I think a
Yeah.
great RevOps person is somebody who is frustrated by something that they have to do more than three times. If I have to do the same thing more than three times, I'm like, guys, why are we doing this? I've
Yeah.
repeated myself three times. Let's automate this. Let's build a process. So I think
Yeah.
anything that requires me filling out a form or anything like that, which to be honest, I'm now just having fun figuring out how AI can do some of that stuff for me, but I still have to read the security and compliance questionnaires. Even if AI's helped us with it, you do still need
Yeah.
that human to verify it. You can't just send a security and
Yeah.
compliance questionnaire.
Right. Right. Yeah. I always like to think of AI as it gets you 80% there. And
Yes,
then you need to layer on
like,
the
Ashley, if
human.
me and you were working together and you wrote something that was a massive proposal that was gonna go to a customer, I would want to read it. And if I did
Right.
it, I'd send it to you, like for second eyes on it. You know,
Yeah.
like even
Right.
we work in teams and I consider AI part of our team now.
Yeah. I agree with that. I like that statement too. Um, what are your biggest wins this year? We're halfway through the year. It's a big win.
Oh God, big win, big win. Oh yes, okay. So one of my first like North Star metrics when I started the business was I wanted to judge our success based on the number of net new businesses that we got, net new logos,
Yeah.
referred from existing customers. And we closed a massive deal with HubSpot at the end of last year, like one of the like biggest ones of last year. It was amazing. And we did the onboarding. We did this ridiculous, like, multi-business unit, massive overhaul of everything within like 3 or 4 months. Like, it was
Yeah.
hard. My team worked so hard, and like, shout out to all my team. They did amazing. But
Yeah.
due to the work and effort that they did in, that business told their parent company, a multi-billion dollar company, about what we did. They've come
Yeah.
back to us and have asked us to support them as well. So like that kind of thing, that was my ambition. And like really my ideal metric is all of our customers will be so happy they'll just tell everybody else about us.
Right.
And we
Right.
succeeded that. I mean, the revenue numbers were great, but also the fact that it came from an existing customer made me so happy.
I love that. Congrats. You
Thank
still
you.
have 6 more months. So what's the next goal?
Oh God, well, this year we've been really focusing ourselves on profitability. So this is our third year as a business
Yeah.
trading under this brand name. If you look at the history, you'll see me working as a freelancer years ago with it. But
Yeah.
so first year was all about kind of getting things set up, understanding like 0 to 1, what our processes and systems, and like just being scrappy. Year two was all about getting to that like seven-figure mark and like beyond, which we achieved in our year two. But we didn't do
Right.
it at the best profitability. We were still profitable. But this year has been all about like making sure we have growth with margin, which we are doing. So we have maintained the margin that we were hoping for this year. We are going to be
Yeah.
focusing on growth, growth, growth. So I have just hired a couple new sales reps. We're going to bring on BD. I'm actually bringing on a new commercial GM who literally just signed with us, which is super exciting. And we're going to be focusing on getting our narratives right for verticalization. And we're launching a new brand, a whole
Oh
design,
my gosh.
redesign. I am so excited. I've seen the first versions, and oh my God, I've been blown away by our branding agency, which, if anyone wants to know about, please feel free to reach out. Happy to share details.
That's amazing. I'm excited. Are you going to inbound? Like, are we going to see this at inbound?
Oh, I mean, I might have like some news, but the news isn't that I'm going to inbound, but there is
Okay.
some other news that will hopefully be exciting for the rest of the community. So I'm gonna leave that there for now.
Okay. All right. We'll see. Okay. One of my favorite rapid fire questions. We're just going to like go through these.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea in the morning?
Oh, coffee.
Um, what's the first app you check? You roll out of bed,
Thank
you grab your
God.
phone.
LinkedIn. I mean, I'm addicted. I have a problem.
Books or podcasts?
Oh, that's hard. I like audiobooks. So,
Yeah, I'm with you. I walk in the morning and listen to one. So, founder you admire?
oh my God, there are so many. I mean, Jen from Go Nimbly, I love what she's doing. I, who else have I been? The thing is almost like so many rack through my brain simultaneously. I can't even think of any. I mean, oh God, this is awful. I've just had a brain freeze.
You're
Do you,
okay.
do you edit these?
No, you're good. You're good. One, you gave me one founder rapid fire,
Oh no,
so we're
I
good.
wanna give you another one. I really want to give you another one, but I can't. No, I can't
You're
do it.
good.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Okay. I want to wrap up with this. What's your why in one sentence or word?
Oh, like I think I exist to bring flow, not friction, into people's lives. I'm all about bringing that kind of like ability to have flow within your business, flow within your mind, free flow. Like, I don't know. I know that's very
Yeah.
conceptual, but I've really got into the like idea of, time isn't infinite. We're only here for like a certain period of time. Time is
Yeah.
precious. And the more we can do to optimize business systems, processes, to give us that freedom to spend on the things that we love doing,
Yeah.
the better our life experience is going to be. So that's very much why I exist, is to help people achieve that, whether that be in making more money for their business, saving more time, like all of those kind of things.
I love that. Well, Natalie, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashley.